Everywhere we turn, the world is buzzing with noise. Notifications ping, voices demand, responsibilities pull at us from every direction. In this chaos, it becomes almost impossible to hear the softest voice, the voice that matters most, the voice of your soul. This inner voice doesn't shout. It doesn't compete with the world's noise. It whispers, gently and patiently, waiting for you to notice. But when you're drowning in distractions, that whisper is lost. Today, we begin the journey of quieting the noise, not just the noise outside, but the noise inside. The endless thoughts, fears, and comparisons that echo in your mind. It's time to listen inward, because your soul has been waiting to speak. The truth is, we live in a world that glorifies noise. We measure success by busyness. We drown silence in endless scrolling, binge-watching, and talking, but never listening. Why? Because silence feels uncomfortable. It forces us to face ourselves, and that can be scary. When we never pause, we lose connection with our intuition, with our inner wisdom. We start living on autopilot, chasing what everyone else says will make us happy, yet feeling emptier than ever. Your soul speaks in stillness. It speaks through intuition, feelings, and inner knowing. But if you never stop to listen, you will never truly hear it. To quiet the noise, you must create space for silence. That doesn't mean escaping to the mountains, though you can if you want. It means carving out moments, even in an ordinary day, to be fully present. No phone. No distractions. Just you and your breath. Start with 5 minutes. Sit in a comfortable spot. Close your eyes. Feel the ground beneath you. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. At first, your mind will rebel. It will scream, "This is boring." But stay. Every time your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This is how you teach your mind to quiet down. Over time, silence will feel less like emptiness and more like home. There was a traveler who entered a dense forest searching for peace. He sat for hours but heard nothing except birds, wind, and leaves rustling. Frustrated, he said, "There is no peace here. Only noise." An old monk nearby smiled and replied, "Listen carefully. That is the sound of life. That is the music of silence." We expect silence to mean the absence of sound, but true silence is the absence of inner chaos. When you stop labeling sounds as distractions and allow them to be, your mind quiets. And in that stillness, you hear something deeper than silence, you hear your soul hum. Every beep, every buzz is a hook pulling you out of the present moment. Our devices have become extensions of us, but they also drown out our inner world. If you truly want to hear your soul, you must unplug, not forever, but intentionally. Try this, spend 1 hour without any screens. Sit outside. Watch the clouds. Feel the breeze. Walk without headphones. Let life speak. At first, you may feel restless, even anxious. But soon, you'll notice the quiet gifts you've been missing, the warmth of sunlight, the melody of birds, the sound of your own thoughts settling. When you finally quiet the external noise, the internal noise shows up. Old fears. Doubts. Unfinished conversations. That's normal. Do not run from it. Do not judge it. Simply listen. Your mind is like a child throwing a tantrum, it just wants attention. Sit with your thoughts. Observe them without labeling them as good or bad. Say to yourself, "This is a thought, not the truth." Over time, the storm calms. Beneath the chatter, you'll find the stillness you've been craving. And from that stillness, clarity arises. When the noise fades, something magical happens. You begin to hear your intuition. That gentle nudge. That inner knowing. It was always there, but drowned out by chaos. Your soul speaks in whispers, not shouts. It says, "This feels right," or "This isn't for me." Start noticing those whispers. They come as feelings, as a sense of calm or unease. The more you trust them, the louder they become. And when you live guided by that inner voice, you stop feeling lost, because your soul always knows the way home. A farmer prayed every day for guidance, but heard nothing. One evening, while walking through his fields, he stopped and listened. The wind brushed past his ears, and in that stillness, he felt peace. Later, he realized the answer wasn't in words, it was in silence. We expect guidance to be loud, clear, undeniable. But often, it comes as a feeling, as a gentle pull in one direction. It doesn't scream. It whispers. And only those who quiet the noise can hear it. Silence is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Just as your body needs food, your soul needs stillness. Start small. 5 minutes in the morning. A mindful walk without your phone. A few deep breaths before bed. These tiny pauses bring you back to yourself. Soon, silence becomes your sanctuary. A place you can return to any time life feels overwhelming. And every time you return, you reconnect with your essence, with that quiet strength that was never gone, only hidden under noise. The world will never stop being loud. The notifications will never stop. But you can choose to step away. You can choose silence. Because silence is not empty, it's full of answers. In it, you hear your truth. You hear your purpose. You hear your soul. So today, let the noise fade. Let the world wait. Close your eyes. Breathe. And listen, really listen, to that voice within. It has been waiting for you all along.